Good evening, thank you for joining us. We start with breaking news this hour, and the Hollywood star Alec Baldwin has been charged with involuntary manslaughter over the death of cinematographer Halyna Hutchins on the set of the film Rust. She died after a prop gun held by Baldwin was fired during rehearsals for the movie in October of 2021. Well, let's go live to Los Angeles and our correspondent Martha Kelmer. Hello to you, Martha. Now, it's taken quite a long time to get to this point. It was an incident that shocked the world, and now a lot of reaction to this decision today.
Yeah, there certainly is. It's taken more than a year to get here. It's been an extensive investigation by the authorities in New Mexico. A report last year was released, hundreds of pages long, massive amounts of video footage and interviews for them to wade through. But they have finally announced these charges. 2 individuals facing 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Hollywood veteran Alec Baldwin, the actor who was holding the gun when that fatal bullet was discharged, and also Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, the armourer who was in charge of weapons on that set. Now, in New Mexico law, involuntary manslaughter charges mean that they didn't have the intent to kill, but it happened because of more than mere negligence, because they didn't exercise due caution. And I spoke to many people who were on the set of the film Rust who had raised prior to this shooting concerns about safety on set. One individual said they'd never felt as unsafe as they did when they were on that set. He said there was a total disregard for the welfare and safety of cast and crew, and clearly the district attorney in Santa Fe in New Mexico agrees. They say that they've got more than enough to get through a preliminary hearing charge. They think they do have probable cause to continue with these charges. Now, Alec Baldwin was given prior notice that he would be charged in this case with involuntary manslaughter, but just in the last few moments, his lawyer has released a statement. They say this decision distorts Halyna Hutchins' tragic death and represents a terrible miscarriage of justice. Mr. Baldwin had no reason to believe there was a live bullet in the gun or anywhere on the movie set. He relied on the professionals with whom he worked, who assured him that the gun did not have live rounds. We will fight these charges and we will win. So a confident note from Alec Baldwin's lawyer there, just as a reminder of what happened in October 2021. There was rehearsals going on, so this wasn't a filming of the actual scene. This was a rehearsal inside a church set in New Mexico. You can see it there, and Halyna Hutchins was filming as Alec Baldwin pulled this prop gun out of a holster. Now, Alec Baldwin admits that he pulled back the hammer of the gun, so that's the back part of the gun, but he's always denied pulling the trigger. And in fact, in interviews, he's pointedly said that he doesn't feel guilt over Halyna Hutchins' death, although he has expressed his condolences to her husband and son. He has always denied pulling the trigger. What you see there, this video has been released by the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office, and this is the immediate aftermath of that incident as police tried to investigate what happened to 42-year-old Halyna Hutchins, a rising star in the cinematography world. And certainly people I've been speaking to say that they've been fighting for this criminal accountability for Halyna Hutchins' death. They say they've had lawsuits have been filed, countersuits have been filed as this game of blame and counter-blame has played out. But this is the first step towards any criminal reckoning, and the family of Halyna Hutchins have welcomed this move. They released a statement in the wake of these charges being announced. They said, "We want to thank the Santa Fe Sheriff and the District Attorney for concluding their thorough investigation and determining that charges for involuntary manslaughter are warranted for the killing of Halyna Hutchins with conscious disregard for human life. Our independent investigation also supports charges are warranted. It's a comfort to the family that in New Mexico, no one is above the law. We support the charges, will fully cooperate with this prosecution, and fervently hope the justice system works to protect the public and hold accountable those who break the law." In addition to these statements that we've had from the Santa Fe District Attorney's Office and from Halyna Hutchins' family. Andrea Reeb, who's a special prosecutor in this case, made the note that if any one of these three people, so Alec Baldwin, the armourer Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, and also David Halls, the assistant director, who's made a plea deal in connection with this case. She said if any one of those three had done their job, Halyna Hutchins would be alive today. It's that simple. She also noted that the evidence they've collected shows a pattern of criminal disregard for safety on the film set. And that is in accordance with what we heard in the wake of this shooting from crew members. And in fact, 7 crew members, just the day before Halyna Hutchins was shot dead, walked off set in protest over what they viewed as a willful disregard for the safety of cast and crew on set. So there were warnings given in advance of this. And in fact, that's something that the district attorney has drawn upon when she announced the charges against Alec Baldwin. She said he was not only an actor on this set, he was also one of the producers, and he was a veteran actor, she said. And they say that in line with this investigation, they've spoken to many A-list actors who have said that they regularly check the guns on set, even if they're prop guns. They check to see if they've got live bullets in, or they ask someone else to do so. So the Santa Fe District Attorney's Office clearly believe they have enough evidence to proceed with these charges.
OK, Martha Kellner, for now, thanks very much.